Good afternoon to the people of Nuenen. First, let me tell you how proud I am to be an honored citizen of this town, adopted by the people of this town, and it is a great privilege for me to be able to speak to you today briefly about how I feel that the town of Nuenen has adopted me as a favorite son. Nuenen has a proud history of cooperating with the movement to oust the Nazi tyranny of the 1940s. I come back today as a 97-year-old veteran who has probably seen his best days, but still grateful that the people have not forgotten, that the people still give us the honor and the I guess the praise that we did a certain job here in the 1940s. I'm here to honor the fallen members of my regiment who were here in 1944-45, and that we appreciate how you have taken care of their graves and taken care of the whatever needs the families had. Now, I personally was not here during the war. I was in Bastogne. I know what took place, and I know what hardships everybody had to go through, and there's only a few of us who experienced it and are still around, and we still are outspoken about what our message is. The message, my friends, especially to the young people of Nuenen and every place else, is that if you want to live in a free country, if you want a free society, you have to remember that freedom is not free. Freedom has to be paid for. If you study history, you study the history of mankind, there has been conflict from the very beginning until the present day. It doesn't look like we've ever yet reached the formula for peace on earth. And so you must, young people especially, you must be prepared to stand up for the freedom that you want. Again, freedom is not free. It has to be paid for. Somebody has to be willing to pay the price. And young people, if you are enjoying the freedom of your country, if you are enjoying living this kind of life in this kind of country, you got to remember back here, it was paid for. And if you want to continue it, maybe somebody has to be willing to pay for it again. Hopefully someday our politicians will figure out a way to solve these problems without conflict. The old Boy Scouts in America used to say, stay prepared. And that's a good motto for all young people today in all parts of Europe, in any freedom-loving country. Let me finish with a sign of thanks and gratitude. We now have a beautiful monument to the 501 Regiment, my old World War II Parachute Infantry Regiment, and the town of Nuenen has contributed mightily to that monument. And we are grateful, and we thank you for your efforts. It is really a truly, and I hope you visit it and get to see what a beautiful thing you have helped create.